could say a couple of words.
He said a few words.
I'm the production guy. I'm behind the scenes. I'll put it together. He's the guy
But
with
a
the
man
big
with the
mouth.
biggest mouth, all of a sudden he's shy, huh?
Well, have your father say a few words.
We'll be here till tomorrow. So obviously I want to thank each and every one of you. It's funny, throughout the year everyone comes up to me throughout the day and says, oh, this is great what you do. And I turn around and say, I really don't do much. I said, thank all the volunteers, because there's hundreds of them out there, from the car guys to the bike guys to the people at the registers and at the doors and selling t-shirts. But not only the day of, it's the fact that you guys are our voice all year round. And that was one of the reasons why we picked this location to do this. The fruit of our loins are here. There are hundreds of people we've been able to help. I think the exact number year to date, Marco, is what, 450 people? And that's my brother. He's one of the people running Carl's House. And last year at Bikers, we got on stage, and Frankie and I think 3 minutes before I went on stage, I said, should we announce it? Should we not announce it? Should we announce it? Should we not announce it? He goes, do what you want. I said, it's like anything else that we always say. We just fly off, the seat of our pants. And I said, let's announce that all the proceeds from last year's Bikers 2015 are going to go to open up this location to bridge the gap between addiction and recovery. Well, everybody said we were crazy. Everybody said, there are no drugs here. Why are you wasting your time and money? Yeah, exactly. Everyone said to us, if you do this in your backyard, people are going to turn around and look at you differently. Frankie and I, both as business owners on Staten Island, people have actually blackballed our businesses thinking that of what we've done here. But it's actually funny, if you see on that table right there, those are all places that we don't refer, that we might recommend for people to go to. And right down the block, on Arctic Hill Road, another location just like this opened. So what does that prove? That we were on to something a year before it came to fruition. The bottom line is that all of the hard work that each and every one of you put together in conjunction with Pro Show, and obviously our friends at Montalbano's, Bini Specialties, always, every time we need shirts, always there, and each and every one of you really just, it came together, because without each and every one of you and all the people that came, we wouldn't have been able to help those 450 to 500 people that have come to our doors. If you think about that, 500 people have come in and actually acknowledged the fact that they know somebody with a problem, have a problem, want to know how to identify somebody that could have a problem. It's 500 lives that we saved indirectly. And that's not counting all of the schools that Marco and the volunteers have gone into and basically educated. And what the really amazing thing is the fact that they're going into these locations, talking to everybody and saying, hey, these are the things that you should look for. And afterwards, the emails that the kids are reaching out to and asking the volunteers at Carl's House to say, hey, I drink beer on the weekend, am I an alcoholic? I smoke pot once or twice, do I have a problem? And the fact that we're able to identify these issues in the beginning, obviously, hopefully we can get these people to a position where they don't become addicted, and we can stop it before it ends and get them on the right track. And hopefully, we'll be closing this place down soon. And people say, why do you say that? Because that'll mean that we don't need it. As we saw with Carl's House version 1, as I like to call it, after Hurricane Sandy, we did what we had to do for a year, and then we put $2.2 million back into the community on a $100,000 investment. Only Frankie could do that for Pro Show, would be in a better shot, right?
I wouldn't be here.
It wouldn't be here. We did what we had to do for that year, then we turned around and we closed and we functioned. What makes our organization so unique is that we're under the old non-for-profit laws, which is, we're very vague, helping the local community through the time in need. So what makes us even better is the fact that we can change and adapt to the needs of the community. 4 years ago was Hurricane Sandy, as we celebrate the 4-year anniversary last week. Then it was the Heart for Jake campaign. Then it was all the other things that we fund and all the other organizations and all the other people with the immediate needs. And there's no bigger need right now than this. And hopefully in a couple of years, we'll be able to get our community back. And we'll move on to, unfortunately, there'll be something else that we'll have to do. And we'll need each and every one of you to help as much as you always have. So from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of my family, in memory of my father-in-law, and each and every one of you, thank you for coming out and enjoy the rest of the night.
What can I say after that? All I want to say is there's a lot of people here that are my friends that joined Bini maybe because of our relationship. And I hope that because of that relationship, you come in and you see the good work we do, and it extends it out, that you tell people about what we've done and the good work we do, because there's always doubters, there's always people that question what you do, what's in it for you, how do you benefit from it. We benefit from it, us guys, because it makes us feel like we're helping somebody that maybe isn't in a position like we are. We're fortunate enough, we have good businesses, we live a good life, and we're able to give back to the community. So you guys help us do that, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I don't want to jump in and say anything. But thank you, guys.